All right, welcome to Mind Your Movement. My name is Lisa Byrne, and for today, we're in a different room. My plans were to be outside, but we are getting drenched right now outside with this beautiful rain. So today I want to show you 10 exercises, 10 movements, 10 simple ways of feeling better and opening up your body on your bed, around your bed, to the side of your bed. There are oodles of movements that you can do. In the past, I used to always say to people, get out of your bed. You don't belong in your bed doing things, but you know what? I've changed my tune a little bit. So let me show you 10 exercises to do on your bed. Okay, so for the first one, I'm actually just going to straddle the corner here. And the reason I'm starting off here is when you sit, if you can get a nice little square here, it kind of helps to support your legs. It helps you to connect to yourself here while we just do a little bit of a warm up. Okay, so thinking of this corner of the bed is the center of you. Feel how your feet feel, the back of your legs feel against the bed frame, or actually the bed, and we're going to start to just reach forward. So as soon as you reach forward, everything's going to tumble forward. Hold on to yourself. Take an inhale as you open. No need to lean back, just sitting up really tall. Exhaling as you return. So inhaling to nice and tall. When you go forward, you're exhaling as you come here, rounding your back. So you just get a rhythm. You know, we do these things when we're standing. It can all be applied to sitting, kneeling, any of these different positions of the body. This is going to be our last one here. And then with both arms ready to go, you're going to take one arm up. So just kind of challenge yourself to lean, get that side to open, and then we're going to switch. So since I'm not standing, my ground is my butt, right? So the bed is connecting me back down to the ground, but your ground is your butt. So feeling just that shift in through your tailbone and through your sacrum and your hips. Just gentle reaching here. This has a lot of merit to it, just going very slow. We're going to do one more time each side. Last one here. Okay, and then one more movement here. Think of almost kind of swimming forward. Swim, and then I want you to try to lean back a little bit. Your abs have got to catch you. So we're reaching out and returning. So when you're reaching out, inhale. So just slow. Get to feel how the rest of you feels, because this is a different place of sitting. We're going to go two more here. So good for the shoulders, upper body, rib cage. One more. Okay, and then I just want to do about one or two things with your legs. So if you can take your hands either here or here, somewhere where it makes your shoulders comfortable, we're going to do one leg at a time. So as you extend this leg out, can you straighten it? And can you flex your foot, which is your toes pulling up towards your knee? Put that down gently. Same thing on the other side. So flexing and lifting, attention to your posture. Right? So you're fully aware of yourself, not just your moving self. And back, and inhaling as you extend out, and exhaling. We're going to go one more time each side individually. And stretch. Good. Now we're going to go both legs at the same time. So inhaling as you go out, take it to where you can, and exhaling. So I don't care what fitness level you are, you can benefit from this and this speed. It's good for you. Two more. Inhaling as you lift. Exhaling. Think you can breathe into your rib cage, breathe into your gut. One more. And down. And then just one more thing here. If you can see my feet, I'm just twirling my feet around in my ankles. We're doing them together. And then switch that direction. All right, good. We're going to call that a warm-up. So let's get busy on the bigger loaded movements. Okay, so for this first piece, I'm going to suggest you sit at the end of your bed, pretty much right in the center of your bed. Again, we're going to have those calves just connecting to the bed itself. Just feel how your body is sitting here. We're going to take a little bit of a roll back here. So this is going to get in through your abdominals. It's also going to stretch through your spine. For right now, I want you to keep your hands just right on your thighs and think you're just kind of sinking back into the bed. But you're not going too far. Let that be an inhale. And then exhaling, rolling and sitting up to your best lift, right? It doesn't have to be super straight. So just connecting to sinking into the bed and then exhaling as you come up. Okay, so just practicing that. Good little shift in through your pelvis and through your hips. Feels good, but also always personalizing everything that I show you so that you modify it according to what feels okay for you. Let's go 2 more there. So inhaling, so think of relaxing your jaw, relaxing your shoulders, your collarbones. You don't want anything jumping up when you're trying to do good stuff for yourself. And back. Now we're going the opposite way. So I want you to round your back, and this right here, holding onto the bed, will be a little bit of a key to you keeping connected to yourself and to the bed. So when you go forward, I want you to round your back. Right now I'm pressing my legs into the bed and then exhaling as you come up to sit. Now sit a little bit taller here so you get to squeeze in through your shoulder blades. So inhaling as you reach, exhaling as you come up. So you're trying to work bilaterally, evenly. And back. So remember, your head has a weight, so you're managing the weight of your head. It is a part of this exercise. It pulls on your spine. Let's do 1 more. And back. Okay, so we're gonna do 1 more thing with the arms. So I want you to have your fingers kind of right where the seam of my shirt is, right there, your fingertips. And then as you do this and you reach one arm up to circle, you're gonna circle the other one, but you're turning your trunk. So you're turning your trunk. Your fingers are very loose on your body. Try to get these big elbow circles, get this nice good little trunk rotation. Feels good. 1 more each. Okay, so now bring your legs a little bit closer. We're gonna stay right here, but we're only using 1 leg, but 2 arms. So connect your left leg into the bed, check into yourself here first. So we're gonna do similar to what we did in the beginning, which is rolling back. You're taking both your arms out and your leg out. So it looks like this. Reaching out, flex your foot, hold it, and then exhaling to bring it on back, right? You're using this hold to help you. So reaching back, chin into the chest, don't let your head go back. Exhaling as you come back. So you're kind of upping the tempo a little bit. And back. Little strengthener in your knee as well. So try to feel evenly pushing with your arms. 1 more on this side, reaching on out. Exhaling as you come back in. Let's keep going. Other leg. So inhaling, connect that right leg to the bed. Exhaling, feeding, you're pulling into your body, lifting up. So just feel how all of this movement and stabilization connects together. So it's a nice little puzzle that fits nicely. Exhaling as you return. We got 2 more here. So inhaling as you reach. Exhaling, come back. 1 more coming up. And exhaling. Good. All right, so relax there. Okay, so I want to do 1 more thing before we change positions. We have this whole space back here, and we're going to use it, okay? So get yourself, again, comfortable into your bed, sitting right in the middle of the bottom of the bed. We're going to go to a side, so you're going back in an angle here. So it looks like this. As you go back, I'm going to suggest you go down to your forearm, not your hand. So to the forearm, and then reaching back behind you. That's your inhale. Exhaling as you come back. We're going to stay with the same side. So we want to try to not let you have it be anything like this. Momentum and pushing up. Feel you have this wonderful loaded stretch. So how do you orchestrate the middle of you, your legs, and your intention of coming up? So big reach. Exhaling as you pull yourself back up. Nice and slow. Slow is great stuff. It's going to help you when you want to go faster. And it's also a different way for you to be with yourself. We're going to go 1 more like that. And exhale. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing to the other side. So you're going to land on that forearm. Down you go. And reach. And exhaling. So feel, could be different on both sides, right? So getting that nice, good, slow reach. Exhaling as you return. It's just a wonderful stretch that you can do, provided you're okay on this leaning back. 2 more like that. So inhaling as you lean. Exhaling as you come back. We have 1 more to go. Last one here. And exhale. All right, good stuff. So we're going to change positions. We're going to go over to the long side of the bed. All right, so over to the long side of the bed. So now we have more space on this side, and this is where we're going to use these 2 sides here. Similar to the movement we just did, but this time now I want you to put your hand down, not your forearm. Put your hand down and you're reaching that way. I want this butt cheek to come off. So the same hand, same butt cheek comes off. Here and back. Okay, so you get a little bit more of a bounce, lifting this hip up and back. Now, if this is not comfortable on your hand, go ahead, down onto your forearm. Okay, so you just play with that. What feels okay for you? That's really what matters. Lift that hip up and back. So the legs are not connecting to the bed anymore. You are just letting them freely flow. Let's go 1 more here. So inhaling, nice good long loaded stretch. Come back, assemble yourself. We're going to the other side, so same thing. See, space underneath it here and back. So it's just a little playful side to side movement with your hips. And again, inhaling as you reach, exhaling to come back. Last 2 here. Lift up that left hip and back. Good. Last one coming up. And back. Okay. So now we're still on the long side of the bed, and you could really do it on this side of the bed as well. However, since we're here, I want you to take your arms behind you. Shoulder, rotator cuff issues, this may be an issue, so just pay attention to that. Your palms are up, and you need to be able to slide your hands back so that this has nothing to do with your arms. It has all to do with this trunk, this core, and your intention on letting that sink in, so you're flexing your spine. So palms are up. Your arm width is whatever's comfortable for you. So as you sink back, I don't want you to put weight back on your wrist. Rather, I want you to lean forward with your head a little bit. That gives you a little bit of room. And then can you go back to wherever it is that you can be okay and comfortable and you don't lose yourself back there? Connect the legs, use the legs, and exhaling as you pull yourself back on up. Okay, so that whole movement here is an inhale. Feed it back. Find where does it kind of go. Pulling, exhaling. So now you're pulling from here, but you're anchoring in through your legs, right? So inhaling as you go back, chin into the chest, kind of sinking in, exhaling to pull and lift. It's just a nice little posture practice too. Inhale and exhaling to pull. 1 more to go here, last one. And back. Good. All right, so just loosening up those shoulders. So I'm going to go back to the corner of the bed where we started for this last series of movements, exercises you can do. So again, if you get back that square here, we're going to use a little bit of momentum getting out of your own way to do this movement. So I want you to take your left foot, your left heel, and I want you to lift it up, touch the bed, and then bringing it back down, okay? So you need to get yourself out of your way to lift and then down. That movement is an exhale. So when you breathe out, allows your body to move a little bit more optimally. Okay, so exhaling, chin into the chest, inhaling back. What are you doing with your arms? Figure it out. They're just not sitting here, right? Let them be involved. Let them be part of the act. Exhaling and inhale. How far in to come? See about it. It may be a little challenging to get that foot up there. Let's do 1 more. Okay, same thing on the other side. So this is a nice, good little core practice. Core stability, core strength. Exhaling to lift, inhaling back. So your connection with the bed is your connection to the ground. Feel yourself lifting up, having a little fun in this exercise. Exhaling as you go back. We're going to go 1 more for the finale. Okay, now the finale is both of the feet coming up. So it looks like this, both up, both down. It's kind of like, I feel like a gymnast here. So just nice and easy as you lift up. So do your best. If your feet don't want to come all the way up, maybe just to here, okay? But feeling this rocking, you don't want to be harmful in your neck though. We want to still be playful, still be responsible. Let's go 2 more here. Exhaling. 1 more. Okay, good. And then our last piece before we say goodbye till the next video is staying right where you are. Again, just kind of repositioning yourself, getting yourself comfortable. So this is about lifting your butt off. When you lift your butt, cheek, muscle, etc. off, you're actually moving your hips. These 2 bones that stick out in front, think of those as being the lifters of this movement, okay? So here's another thing, right? What do you do with your arms? Figure it out. They're not just sitting here. Give them a job. It's part of the circuitry of the movement, okay? So the sensory feedback that's going to your brain, all these signals, okay? So what was it again? Okay, so we're lifting off the hips. So you're lifting your butt off. It's not going to be a big movement, right? But I want you to feel how you're lifting up from the hip bone. Okay, so there's a little bit of space that happens in the back of you, so you can slide a stack of papers underneath there, maybe, depending on the firmness of your bed. So it's just this little, say kind of like a windshield wiper move here with your legs. So it could be a little challenging because it's not a huge move. It's very subtle but powerful inside. So feeling the what's going on with the shoulders, you're trying to lift the hip up. Lift the hip up. 1 more each. Okay, so then we're just going to end our last thing off here in just a nice swishing. So relax your legs, even though they're sitting in this wide position. So there are some things that you can do on the bed. You can do them anytime. You don't have to get dressed in an outfit. Okay, we're going to do last thing here. Reaching up and down. If this video is helpful, hit the like button for me, please. If you haven't subscribed, do so. Share it with anyone you think could be helpful. Some good stuff, good movements. Okay, so we're going to get our final roll down in here. Take a big inhale. So you're going to roll down. When you roll down, let yourself just round wherever you go. And then slowly lifting yourself on up, keeping your chest nice and open, big, and ready to take on the day. Have yourself a great day.